Before I start, I like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, great minister of rule well and teach well. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing this word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. And Lord will in this video edify, quick and straight to the point. This video right here will be entitled "Being a Hebrew Israelite is a Religion." And I recently had to correct myself for this. I was corrected on this. Recently, black woman, a so-called black woman, has said she's a Hebrew Israelite, but she believes in Jesus. Now, that statement is flawed. You could be a Hebrew Israelite by blood, yes, because it is something to do with your nationality. Because you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites by blood. And that just that. We worship the Heavenly Father, which his name is Yahweh, his only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. Now, what we're a part of is a religion. It's not a worldly religion in the sense of, just come as you is. Anybody can come in. It's not like that. Now, I'm going to get some precepts real quick. So, I'm going to get the definition real quick because I had to read it as definition. So, religion. This is the online etymology. Religion, state of life bound by monastic laws. Also, action or conduct indicating a belief in a divine power, which we believe upon, in reverence for and desire to please it. Yeah, which means we desire to please the Heavenly Father and His Son. Now, not all Israel is going to please the Heavenly Father and His Son. The elect are, right? Let me see. Religion, piety, devotion. And this is something that you devote your life to. Being a Hebrew Israelite, your whole existence is to please the Heavenly Father. Because you're the chosen nation of Israel. Actually, let me see. I grabbed that. What's that? Psalms 147 or 149? Let me see. This is Psalms, actually. Let me see. What's that? It's 140 something. This Psalm, this chapter one. This Psalms chapter 147, and I started verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgments unto Israel. So that means that us being the chosen people, we're showing things, more intimate things than these other nations. He have not dealt so with any nation. So meaning, being an Israelite, we're held to a higher standard. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. So meaning, us being Israelites, we have a more intimate and closer connection with the Heavenly Father. That's why when we do righteous things, we get praised more, and that's when we do wicked things, we go through it more than these other nations. We've been getting our ass kicked for a while now, but we see the effect of wickedness on the earth, and that goes primarily back towards us because we're the ones who did it, who done wickedness. Now, we get judged for it harder because, you be harder on your own people than others. Now, let me see. Respect for what is sacred. Reverence for the gods. Consentness. Sense of right. Now, even though not all Israel's of Israel, all Israelites have a sense of what's right. Even if they're doing wrong, they have that conscience, like, you shouldn't be doing that bullshit, stuff like that. Israelites have that conscience. Moral obligation. And we have an obligation to serve the Heavenly Father. Fear of gods, which is Yahweh Shai and Yahweh first and Yahweh Shai. Let me see. Divine service, religious observance, a religion, a faith. Yeah, and this is about faith. So, hey, that's it right there. A mode of worship. Cult, we're not a cult. Sanctity, holiness. Yes, holiness, which means being separate. That's another thing too. The nation of Israel is separate from these other nations. So, as I just read, now I'm gonna grab some more precepts because being an Israelite, it ain't just, oh, you just Israelite. Oh, you just wake up, you just Israelite. Okay, cool. I'm of a lineage of great individuals. Cool. I'm still gonna be a nigga though. That ain't what being an Israelite is. Now that's what 2/3 are doing. I'm an Israelite. What? Oh, I'm the same people's king. That stuff like that. They wake up to being an Israelite and then, okay, well, I'm still gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna still be a nigga, and at the end of the day, that's gonna destroy you. Now, what I just do? I clicked on something. So like clicked on something. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's the app. Yeah. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Ultimately, that's what a lot of Israelites do. That I'm an Israelite. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And go back to doing what they was doing. So this is Jeremiah chapter 6, and I said in verse 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the way, and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. And yeah, this talk about Israel. Israel as a whole, as a group, choose not to walk in the ways of the Heavenly Father. So that's showing you that when we walk in a righteous way, an aspect of our life, not just in particular situations, but overall, the Heavenly Father will protect us. We won't be going off. We won't be getting our ass handed to us if we follow the righteous ways of the Heavenly Father. They're seeking the old ways is trusting in the Heavenly Father and not in these objects. Let me see. What other verse? Verse 17. Also, I will set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. And yeah, that goes to show that the Heavenly Father set men up on earth through the Spirit to guide the people. And not just guide the people, guide the men in the temple. But Israel as a whole, the Lord has set up men to guide the nation. And in this time, we have apostles and elders and bishops and teachers that's guiding the camps, that's guiding men in the camps, things of that nature, a divine order in things. So a lot of jakes don't like to be told, oh, you wrong at this, you do this wrong. And life is all about this. In this lifestyle, in this life, you have to unlearn everything that the world taught you. Like, on top of that, everything that we learned a vast majority of the things that we learned in the world is not correct. Now, certain things the world may have taught you, it makes sense, and then you'd be like, oh, now you know the spiritual aspect of it, so you might, okay, it's easy for me to understand. But we have to unlearn all these things. We have to, unlearn these things. And it takes years of doing that, years of being indoctrinated. Esau, you don't like to indoctrinate the minds of Israelites to keep us dumbed down in a lower state. And keep us, we need a white man for this. No, we really don't. We don't need Esau Edom for that. We don't need Esau Edom to lead us the way we need to. Because trusting in our enemy is the reason why we're in this. One of the many and great reasons why we're in the situation we're in now. So now I'm going to jump to Mark chapter 7 and verse 8. Now this is red letter, which is Yahweh Shai speaking. For laying aside the commandment, let me see, this is Mark chapter 7 and verse 8. For laying aside the commandment of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, ye hold the tradition of men. And yeah, the tradition of men is holding these holidays, doing things, worldly things, and bringing that to the ministry. We can't do that. Traditions of men, celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating your birthday, things like that. Idolizing these idols and gods of the world that's going to destroy us, get us destroyed, as washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, that ye may keep your own tradition. And yeah, we're supposed to keep our own tradition, but by keeping our own tradition, I mean the tradition of Israel, doing the tradition of Israel, Passover, the Day of Atonement, all of those things, the High Holy Days, other known as is the High Holy Days, the Passover, the Day of Atonement, all of that. What was that? 16 and 16, Deuteronomy 16 and 16, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna double check that. Let me double check that. Yeah, Deuteronomy 16 and 16. Yep. So we have these examples of what we're supposed to do, and that's our heritage. That's a part of our heritage. Not just, I'm an Israelite, I'm a great people, and then, okay, I'm still going to be that nigga, because at the end of the day, I'm an Israelite. You're like, no, that's not what we're supposed to be doing, let alone what we're supposed to be thinking. Now, I'm going to jump back. I should have got that to Jeremiah. I should have stayed to Jeremiah. I'm going to jump back in Jeremiah real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage. And yeah, we did discontinue from our heritage as a people. So we lost our name. We lost our identity. We lost our way of life. We done fucked up to the point where we don't even know who we is. We didn't even know who we was. At least back in the ancient times, 2,000 years ago, you knew who you was. I mean, we might have got kicked out our land and shit, but we completely lost our identity. We don't know shit about our bloodline, none of that. We don't have no records of that. We don't. But those curses and these curses fits us. We know because we know we're the Israelites because of the curses that fits us. The prophecies that line up fits the Israelites. The most oppressed people on the planet Earth, and don't say no, man, I wish somebody would say a damn Amalekite. The most oppressed people on this earth are the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that's undisputed. In all seriousness, that's undisputable. You cannot dispute that. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. Back in it. Thou shalt even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, that the Lord gave us, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies, which we are. We're quite literally serving our enemies and in our captivity to this day. In the land which thou knowest not, and we don't know, we are not shit. We ain't in our homeland. We're not in Israel, Jerusalem. We're not over there right now. We got a bastard over there. We got people that's not even us over there. Now, granted, there might be some true blood Israelites over there, but as a whole, most of the Israelites are over here. Northern Kingdom came over here first, then the Southern Kingdom came over here, and the Southern Kingdom got done the worst. Shit, we did get done the worst. The Northern Kingdom got done bad too before the Southern Kingdom got here. So this is Egypt all over again. There's no denying that. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which thou shalt burn forever. And yeah, we are feeling that effect of going against the Heavenly Father to this day, till now. We feeling that, and there's nothing to dispute that. So now I'm going to jump to Ephesians real quick, and then that'll be the rest of this video. This is Ephesians chapter 4, unless the Spirit supplies me with some more precepts. This is Ephesians chapter 4, and I start at verse, 21? This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. And if so be that ye have heard him, and have been taught by him, and by the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man. And yeah, I'm grabbing this because we cannot be our old selves that was in the world. We don't believe in no fucking Jesus. We don't believe on no God and Jesus. We don't believe that shit. That woman that says that is lost. That's a big error. That's a big problem. If you're calling upon Jesus in his ministry, you're not just the agent. You don't believe. You're not here. You have not been renewed. Verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. And yeah, we're being renewed. That's what this baptism is. Not a physical baptism of water, but a spiritual baptism, being renewed, being brought back to the heritage of being an Israelite. And not even just that, being above a regular Israelite, a commoner. We're gunning for the top seed of Israel. Now, it's already predestined, but beginning with the men, and this goes for myself too as well. This ain't just for everybody else. We're being brought back to a prestige and high level among Israel. So you have to think, with being the top of the top. Okay, so being an Israelite, that's already a pretty high level. You got the commonwealth of Israel. Now you got the wealthy of Israel, and that's the elect. The elect are the cream of the crop to Israel. It's levels to this. So you have a regular commoner. Now no Israelite will be poor in the kingdom. But it's levels to this. There's levels of being of the elect. And there's levels within that too. You might not every elect member will be, now all the elect are the elect, but there's levels of that too. So on and so forth. Not all the elect will be on the level of Yahushua. It'll be ranking in level with that too. There's levels to this. So being an Israelite is just one step of the process. But the level we're trying to attain is the level of where Yahushua is at, in the sense of being conquering his body, conquering these sins, his flesh, conquering his system. But let me see, verse 23. Verse 23. In verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh by Shema Shai is created in righteousness and true and holiness. And yeah, so when you come in this truth in this ministry, you supposed to be getting that old living out. You're supposed to be purging yourself of all that wickedness. And even in this truth, you're supposed to be purging yourself of the wickedness that you've done, and the wicked deeds that we've done. So that includes being calling upon Jesus, which you throw that shit out when you first come in here. You find out the true names of the Heavenly Father. You throw that Jesus shit out. That's one step to it. That's one of the beginning steps. You find out the name of the Lord. Well, you find out you're Israel. You find out the name of the Lord, and then there are all the other steps after that. So that's just one of the very many steps that you have to take. But yeah, but that video that Black one is saying that, I just wanted to get that out there, get on that, strike while the iron is hot, because as Israelites, we're not like these Christians. We're not calling upon Jesus. We're not calling upon any other gods besides Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Started with Yahweh, because you have to have the Father name and the Son name. You can't just call upon the Father name, especially now, because Yahushua is the mediator. And what it said in John, if you don't call upon the Father, and roughly paraphrasing, if you don't call upon the Father and the Son name, you're actually I get that. What's that? John 5? Let me see. Been a minute since I grabbed that. It has to be John 5. Let me see. This is John 5. The Wadi Habashim. Sorry, this is John chapter 5 and verse 22. For the Father judges no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son, that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. And he honoreth not the Son, honoreth not the Father which has sent him. So if you don't honor Yahweh Shai, you're not honoring the Father. So it's an understanding to this. If you don't honor the Father, you don't honor Yahweh Shai. If you don't honor Yahweh Shai, you don't honor the Father. They're on the same wavelength. And by on the same wavelength, I do not mean they're the same entity. I mean they're on the same accord. Whatever the Father wants, the Son will carry out. But Lord, one of these videos edifying. Before I close out, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakwadash. Lord, one of these videos edifying, and on to the next one. Shalom.